He's calling us again.
Oh, God.
Call the meeting to order. Let's all rise for the pledge.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And it's not on our agenda, but roll call, John.
Rod, here. Nicole,
Here.
Dave, here. Carolyn,
Here.
Deb.
Here. And the resolution to dispose of the 1951 Oshkosh plow truck, which has already been approved.
I have a question before we get that far. The title of this meeting is just the town board meeting. And with open meeting laws, do we need to have this called out as a special
I talked
meeting?
to Lee today, and he said
It's fine.
it's fine. the way
Okay,
it is.
all right. I just wanted to make sure. I didn't want it to come
Will we
back to
have
any of
meeting
us.
outside of the regular town board, try to list it as special, if you remember.
Okay.
All right?
That
And I did
sounds
talk to him today about that.
Okay.
So, and I also, he said you had emailed him about the ordinance. He's
Yeah.
not done yet.
That's what I figured, but you know.
He said he eliminated about 10 pages of what Ramsey had,
Yeah,
and
okay,
he'll be adding another 10.
Okay.
okay,
And that's where it's at with the
okay,
ordinance.
okay.
So when I talked to him today about it, he said you had emailed him, and I said, I'll let her know tonight, so.
Yeah, okay,
So,
good.
how, I guess I'm gonna say, how are we gonna inform our constituents about what's going on, what the process is?
Well, that's it, why I sent an email, I said.
Well, we announced
so
it at the
many-
last board meeting,
Right.
in between the attorneys.
Yeah.
That's where we're at.
And they're still recommending that we don't act on it
We can't, because all that was a draft, and they're fixing part of it.
after that part is done?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we gotta wait for them to finish the ordinance. Because Lee said he wanted to add some things into it, and he said, some of that got a little wordy, we just kinda shortened it up a little bit.
So has Hudson City Wind applied it all to the county?
No, not that I know of.
Okay.
We have to be notified when they apply.
Even at the county?
At the county level?
Uh-huh, yeah. As soon as they apply, the county and the town has to be notified. And then according to SPC 128, if we don't have an ordinance in place at that time, we do have 3+ months to get one in order.
But what about what that, at the, meeting down there at, the state meeting, convention? You heard from, what's his name,
Over
about,
at, Town of Dale,
Mhm.
Joe,
Mhm.
I talked to Joe and he said, and they've adopted this, correct? And we're waiting for us, or what's,
They're waiting for us to adopt it, and they're gonna copy ours. That's what they're gonna do.
okay.
but you said that he told you that he had heard at that meeting that if they apply and we don't have it already adopted,
They won't even reconsider it.
Lee says they have to.
okay,
Okay.
good. There
He
you
says
go.
that's where we get.
That's what I'm
It's
hearing,
in-
and that's
In
conversation.
SPC 128, it states in there that if we don't have an ordinance adopted, we have 3+ months to get it done. That's what Lee told me today, because I had told him about it, and he said, you have no idea how I had to dig to find that. And I said, I told you where it was.
And that's what we pay him to do.
Yep, and he found it, and he said, yeah, he says, we have plenty of time. He says, we don't have to worry about it, we will have it done, so,
Okay, good.
but he's not done with it yet.
Okay,
But anyway, resolution to dispose of the 1951 Oshkosh plow truck, we got the resolution in here, so I believe we just need to sign that. You need to put the year on here correctly though, John. We got 20.
Okay.
Just an afterthought in thinking about I'm still not convinced that's the way to go, but that's for the edification of the board.
What, get rid of the Oshkosh? What are we gonna use it for?
I'm just saying, it isn't hurting anything there, and it is.
We don't have anybody to operate it, Dave.
Do we have it insured?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
insured,
Yeah,
and it
is
sits there,
costing
and it's
you-
been sitting there for years.
Yeah, but one of these years we're gonna need it.
Well, then we'll hire somebody. Because we don't have anybody that can run the damn thing anyway.
It's not hard, it's right. I run 50, 60.
It's for sale, would you like to buy it?
No. I'm just
But
telling you my
anyway,
feelings.
We have the,
I'm sorry, I forgot to shut off my thing.
no, mine will probably be going off yet tonight
Yeah,
too.
oh,
So all we really need to do is read it, sign it, and be done. So, and then
Can you,
we'll,
does it, does it state how we're selling it?
huh?
Does it here, does it state how we're selling it?
That's our decision.
Yeah, I made it pretty ambiguous to, allow for whatever method of sale or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, we can put it out for bids if you want, you can put it on the webpage if you want. However you wanna do it, you just need to make a decision. We had talked about what we were gonna do was put it on that surplus website or whatever it was.
Government surplus,
Yep.
Government Association.
The value of it with junk price is about $3,000.
maybe you should
You should buy that baby.
buy it.
So I move to approve the resolution, and do you want me to say and signature, to dispose of 1951 Oshkosh plow truck?
Sure. We need a second.
A second it.
Any discussion? Do we want to put it on the website then?
On our
The
website,
surplus?
or on the Wisconsin?
Oh, and
surplus?
any of them that you want, I don't care.
I'd probably do all, we got 3 of them or 2 of them? 2 of them. I'd probably do them, just put them both on the website, or the Wisconsin surplus and be done with
Okay, and minimum, what do you want for a price?
it. Scrap,
Scrap price?
you said $3,000, scrap price, put $3,000 in it.
Yeah,
If you put them on the Wisconsin surplus site, you're gonna lose 6%, that's what they charge.
okay,
So if you get offered $3,000, which is your minimum bid, you lose 6% of that 3,000.
yeah,
Just making you aware of that.
So they get 12?
Huh?
They get 12?
Whatever, if whatever 6% of $3,000 is, they get that.
Well, because the seller also has to pay 6. I mean, it goes up as the amount of money goes up, or down,
mhm,
but percentage-wise, but the money goes up. I thought just the seller has to,
They may have
Or
changed.
buyer,
it.
I mean,
When we used to sell them at the city, we would lose 6%, they took that right off the top. So,
I suppose it's a fee for listing it. That'd be my guess.
I just think that way everybody has a shot at it, and we want to put it on our website saying that we're selling it, there's where to find it, or put it on our 3 posting places. That way everybody over the years that said, hey, I want this thing,
Uh-huh.
and when it's sold and it's gone and it doesn't go for what they thought it would go for, they can't say, well, I would have paid, well, you had a chance. That's my only thing.
Well, maybe we should put it out there for 3,200.
Do you want me to post it on like our website and Facebook and Craigslist for like 2 weeks or something?
Yeah, why don't you?
And then if there's no, well, I'll do it until the board meeting, and then if there's no.
I just link it and do it, because usually they like 30 days and that, and then we're done.
Well, because then, so I'll do it on those couple first, and then if there's no activity by the board meeting, then I'll put it on the Wisconsin surplus.
To do that,
Then we save the fees and stuff. you know.
yeah, ask 3,000
Yeah, okay.
on there, and if we go to Wisconsin surplus, then go to 32, so we can cover those costs.
That sounds like fun.
Sound good? All in favor?
Aye.
Yeah.
Opposed? Motion carried. Oh, whatever. You already approved it to begin with, so it was,
I said I had. Reconsider.
all right, then we need the resolution for the 2006 Chevy Silverado.
Move to approve the resolution and with signature to dispose of the 2006 Chevrolet Silverado C3500.
So we need a second on that. Can we get a second on that?
I'll second it.
Okay. Well, we got the new truck, you knew that,
Yeah, I saw it.
yeah. So how do we wanna dispose of that one? What's the value on that one, Kurt? What'd they say, 1,500?
They wouldn't even give us a trade-in value, that's how bad it is.
Yeah,
So
I think they
The
figured,
plow's going with it, right?
I would imagine.
well, we can't use the plow for anything else.
We could put it on the new one, but it's not wide enough.
No, well, we got one on the new one,
Is the new truck wider?
yeah.
Well, the plow that was on the one we've got, if you turned, you were rolling over the snow. If you went straight, it was just barely.
I don't know, I never plowed with it, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I just looked at it was 8.6, so.
This one is what, 9.2?
9.2,
Yeah.
get extensions for it if we need it.
Yeah.
Did you get the wings? You're talking to boss?
Yeah,
Did you get the wings?
we didn't get the wings yet. We're gonna try it without it first.
Worth every penny
Yeah.
To have wings?
to have the wings. Every penny.
Okay. So anyway, how do we wanna dispose of this one? And how much do you wanna put on it?
I'd put it in Wisconsin surplus and just let it go.
I'm fine with that.
Hmm?
I'm fine with that.
Whatever they give us?
Yeah.
All right, put on Wisconsin surplus for,
$1.
do we want a minimum on there?
Come with a plow?
Yeah,
Yeah,
looks almost brand new. Problem is, it's not a standard plow, there's no hydraulics on it,
Yeah, the plow
Just
is
rams,
probably.
because
6
the
times
hydraulics
last
are on the
year.
truck.
Oh.
So you can't just buy it and put it on any pickup truck, you gotta have hydraulic, well, I mean, you can put hydraulics on the truck and then.
Well, you could. All you have to do is buy the pump that fits on the bracket.
You just
Is
say
it a
minimum.
deep plow or straight?
Straight.
Oh yeah, put it on for $1.
all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. All right. What else is on here? Oh, we have to have a, approval to issue a check for the new vehicle. John, you got the number for that, it was $77,720 and some cents, right?
Yeah, 50 cents.
Okay.
What's the number again? 77,700 and,
$720.50.
Yeah.
Are you
And who's it?
Not yet.
Who does it go
I'm
to?
not going to.
And it goes to, what's the name of that place?
Holiday.
Holiday something or other. Holiday Automotive, I believe.
So on this here, up at the top, it says Mike Shannon Automotive Inc. Now, that might be the official name,
Uh-huh.
and then they just have a bunch of branches, one of them being Automotive.
Dealer name is Mike Shannon Automotive, eh?
But that's the purchase contract that they sent me,
Right,
so I guess I kind of think that,
That's
if
the
we
one
send it
we
to
should.
Holiday Automotive, they're gonna be able to cash it. So-
Timothy Wheelan, yeah, that's this guy that we dealt with.
So I would be fine with just putting it on Holiday Automotive, which is on the quote that they sent us.
Yep,
Okay,
They should be able to cash it.
all right.
so I move to approve the check, which, do we have a check number?
that's good, that's the number. Seriously.
21007.
I move to approve check number 21007 for the amount of $77,720.50 for the purchase of the 2025 Chevrolet Silverado.
Can we get a second?
I'll second
Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Then we need to have a motion to transfer funds to pay for this. And that would come out of, our capital. We got 100,000 in the capital, but we need the funds transferred from the,
So, from the highway funds, that one, the
no,
nine?
it should be from the tax
Yeah,
savings.
no.
It'd be from the tax savings account,
Oh, okay, got it.
because that's already in our budget.
Okay, I move to approve the transfer of $77,220, well, let me start over. I move to approve the transfer of $77,720.50 from the tax savings account 6055 to our checking account.
Can you get a second? Anybody?
I'll make it a second.
Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. And then we need roads for the LRIP.
Yeah, so I put this on here because, I didn't have any record of anyone making a motion. There was a discussion about the Elbrook Road or roads. I didn't have any record of a motion. The road was, what, Ash?
Ash.
Ash, there was consensus on applying for the TRI, which is the, entitlement portion. So it should be less competitive applying for Ash for that one. And then, we can write one for Tri-S, Tri-D, but if you don't want to, those are much more competitive.
The TRI is the one we apply for every other year, correct?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Okay.
And that was for 50/50?
Yeah.
And that other grant that you had that you were talking about, or we talked about, the dump truck, the greater price we haven't got yet, and the salt shed we haven't got yet. But for the new truck, it's $248,000. I got John the numbers on that one from Kurt. $248,000 for a new dump truck.
You're probably looking at $500,000 for a grader.
Probably.
Yeah, at least the election.
So if we get a grant for all this,
Where are you gonna find the money?
what's that?
Where are you gonna find the money?
Yeah, we'll look then. Any other roads, John?
No, I think, just doing Ash would be fine on this cycle. I've got the two STP locals, I'm working on those currently.
And that would be for Riverside and St. Joe's.
Yeah,
And the ag grant is for Drake.
yeah, and that one's due in the middle of December, so that
Yeah.
one's not being currently actively worked on yet.
Well, that one you can just basically send in what we had,
Yeah,
so that one's all basically done. According to the letter we had received, we can reapply with,
Ash, you're thinking of doing it exactly the way that it is right now?
what, ash?
Yeah.
Well, how do we figure, we're gonna grind that up and then put blacktop over that? Yeah.
The reason I ask is because that upper section seems to be washing out continuously towards Menards.
On the south side of the road?
Yep.
Is that where that culvert is? Where that woman was having problems?
Talking on the north side of the road there?
Is that where
The
you're-
north side's normally okay. It had been in the past. It's the south side that usually washes out along there.
It's the
So we'll
shoulder-
build it up a little bit?
The shoulder you're talking about.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right off by the corner, and then starts eating its way down until you get back to it and put some more material in it.
So we build it up? Got that, Kurt?
Which corner, up by E?
Yeah.
Southwest
Well,
corner.
that's just a matter of, when you pave it, just have them shape a flume in there and get it off out in the grass.
Build it up.
Well, I would say
gotta
something
address
needs
it.
to be adjusted,
Yeah.
or adjusted there, and it always seems like it costs a little more money to adjust something like
I
that.
think what the problem is that curb and gutter comes around the corner there, it comes off the curb and gutter, you have enough water. So if they put a hot mix flume in there and run it out in the grass, it should take care of it.
Okay. Well, when they did it, we'll have to make sure.
But those private culverts on the north side, those need to be addressed, those catch basins.
Yeah, that's been a mess this year.
Yep.
They're constantly filling that one in, and
I
that, those
think
aren't
one of them-
ours.
I think the one of them to the east of the one that's having problems, I think that culvert's crushed, it looks like an old corrugated metal, it's probably crushed, which is probably causing the problems up there with the catch basin.
That could be. I know you guys were up there a couple times this year, trying to fill it in
That's
for.
all private, that's the private people's stuff. not
Yeah.
ours.
Well, she'll have to get that addressed before we do anything, so. Any other discussion on grants? Need a motion to adjourn?
Oh, no, can you
Uh-oh,
motion
hold
to apply for the try for Ash Street?
Yeah, oh, we need a motion for that, okay.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carried.
Okay,
Now we need a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carried. Now let me forget to sign the resolutions.
Do you want me to make more space between the 20 and the by and then sign tomorrow?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, because we need a year, we can't just have 20,
Yeah.
so. And now we can go into budget workshop. Nicole, we have some questions for yours.
Well, I have some answers.
Do ya?
Well, I will try. So, well, how I did my estimate for the budget, like I have 3 different options. Either we keep the lawnmower and I budget a lot of money for that lawnmower, we upgrade the lawnmower and we budget it that way, or we sell the lawnmower and hire it out. We had a lot of issues with that lawnmower this past year, like I
How many
was
times did we have it up there?
4.
In this last year?
And it was only a year old.
Mhm.
It expired, our warranty is done June 19th of 2026.
From the fire department standpoint, I'd prefer to have it hired out.
And that's fine with me, everything was covered, but it was roughly about $6,000
Mhm.
with all the replacements that were made to it.
I mean, that's 50% of the cost of the damn thing.
I don't know, I said, did we get a lemon? And he tried telling me no.
I can budget, I don't know if I can jump in or not, but I can budget better on the fire department side if it's hired out. Right now, we're in hopes and dreams of maintenance and fuel and labor and
I know.
all that for a number. I mean, do I put in $3,000 or $30,000? You know, or at least if it's hired out, I now have, for the fire department, I have a set number for the year. And we tried penciling it out the other night, if we bought a lawnmower and over 5, we can't make it come out. It sounds stupid, I mean.
I know, that's why I'm like, well, here's option 1, here's option 2, and option 3. Like, I don't know what the best option is
Mhm.
with it. But I did get estimates, I didn't include the fire department when I got some numbers, I'm sorry. I just needed some ballpark, just so I had an idea, and it was roughly about $11,000 just for the park. And that included doing the ball diamond and the weed spray
Mhm.
and the trim and mowing.
Yeah, because we won't need any bark this coming year.
No.
We're good on that for a couple of years now. I don't know, what do we want to do here?
What were we paying out, before we bought that tractor?
I have no idea.
We could,
What did we spend on part-time help this year for?
Yeah, that's gotta be included in there too.
So you take the 6,000 we stuck into it and add that to it, you might be at 11,000 already.
Yeah, yeah. Or do we trade it in? Maybe get something a little bit bigger?
And that's what I asked him, if we could go up and I trade in this lawnmower. And he
Yeah.
said it would roughly be, hold on, let me look. Give me 1 second.
18,000.
I think it was actually 11,000. So
To trade it in?
for traded in, yeah.
Yeah. Would that be?
Because the current one is about 7, and then, yeah, so 18,000, you're right. I mean, is what it would come out to be. But
that
then
would
it
be-
puts us still in the pickle of how much gas, and we wouldn't have to worry. The biggest pain was having to have them come pick up the lawnmower and, oh, it's a nice day, I can actually mow, but guess what? It's gonna rain the next 5 days, and they didn't have the person there to fix it that day, so we get behind, and then we get calls, how come the grass is so long? No, I don't have a lawnmower right now.
Yeah,
I would hire it out, like I said, from the fire department side, it'd be nice to hire it out, take care of it this year, this next year, and then a guy can focus on, okay, was that worth it, and what's out, you know. Because again, to get a decent lawnmower to mow this size of lawn, you need to get,
need to.
make commercial,
Yeah,
you know.
well, this is supposed to be commercial,
Well,
But I-
That's what they told me
with
every
the
time I
ga-
asked.
With the gas one, the 18 would be the diesel, I'm sure.
I didn't ask.
Yeah, I
Okay.
sorry.
I mean, we need bigger and better for the amount that.
You don't wanna go any bigger on the deck though.
Right.
The deck would be the same size.
Right.
Just a little heavier
You
on
need
the
to-
chassis.
Yeah,
Well, motors even fine, it's the.
What's on it now, 54 or 60?
60.
60.
Yeah.
And I think there's 374 hours on it, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Let me
sounds
double check.
about right.
Yeah, it's pretty close, might be a little higher than that.
Give me 1 second, I can let you know.
what did we figure though, the average is 20 mowings a year roughly, depending on the year. I mean, this year was rainy and it seemed like it was growing like crazy.
Yeah,
It was.
Yeah. Seemed like everybody was mowing about every other day.
Mm-hmm.
I know Joe across the road from me most 3 times a week.
I'm
Not
screaming-
joking.
I'm screaming at two.
Huh?
I'm screaming at two, and I don't do the mowing.
Oh, it's 433 hours is on the lawnmower right now.
And that's in a year frame.
Mhm. Well, no, that would be,
Total, I mean,
well, yeah, we've had it for what, 2 years
yeah,
now?
this is 2 years.
Yeah.
Oh. There's two, like 320.
So I guess, I don't know, does anybody have a preference on what we want to do? I know from my standpoint, if we do hire it out, the biggest thing is that they're responsible for coming then. They do their job, we tell them if it's good or not, we're on our way. If we own the lawnmower, then I'm relying on Kurt to make sure, or Rod, or Casey to make sure we have gas available.
Mhm.
Then we have the hired students to
Mhm.
help out. I don't know, I'd like to hire it out personally, but that's just me. Then it's one less thing that we have to worry about with maintenance.
Mhm.
Well, we had such a lousy deal to begin with.
For what, the lawnmower?
Well, why we went to getting our own,
Mhm.
you know, so.
And the guy
Yeah,
that,
we tried it.
yeah, the guy that gave me the estimate, he's from Stratford. He had a Facebook ad, so that's where I got, just so I had some numbers to go off of.
Mhm.
I mean, when we actually, if we go to do bids next year for that, obviously that could fluctuate,
Yeah.
but I just,
Hire it out, come up with some numbers for that.
I mean, from my standpoint, I know I.
That's what I say, from fire department standpoint, hire it out, they can break fire department separate from everything else, and we got a budget.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Boom, here's our number.
and I'd say, so, the number that I got from Stratford, I think was like 1170, or 11,700. So if we put like 12,000 in the budget,
Mhm.
that should be about okay, I would think.
I would think so.
And then we have to do a resolution to sell the lawnmower.
Mhm. Yeah. Well,
Would they drag your,
Yes, they would drag it. I asked them. But that doesn't mean that we would go with them, right? It's just, I
well,
said,
no,
this
no, no, I
is
was
what
just
I.
saying for that money, would they also be dragging and doing the rest of the, so
Okay.
we wouldn't have any kids, or we wouldn't
No,
have
right.
anybody else hired?
We wouldn't have anybody else hired. It would be completely, I mean, I'd
I don't
have
know,
to
yeah.
maybe leverage you or Casey if I need like light bulbs changed or something like that, you know, I'm
Mhm.
not going to do that. But,
Well, that's a totally different ballgame anyway,
yeah,
you know, so. Yeah, put in 11,000.
I think I'll do 12,000, actually.
What line item are you looking at?
It was, I wanted to add a line item, just because I wasn't sure if we wanted to do the mower, how we wanted to break that out. So,
155.
What page are you on, Nicole?
7 of 8, yeah, 7 of 8. So, do we want to put it under, it wouldn't be under wages anymore, expense,
Yeah, it'd be under expense.
and just put 12,000. However, here's my other concern, should the porta potties that we have out go under expenses too?
Yeah,
So,
I would think so.
we probably, I think they charged, what was it? John, do you know how much the charge was from B&D? It was monthly. I know it's every 30 days.
On page
So,
4, you have more expense at 6,000 already.
yeah,
On page 4, you have more expense under the town hall at 6,000 already. Look on page 4, about, there's way down, 50610. You have town hall utilities, then you have more expense. And you have 6,000 there. What, so are you looking to change that to 12, is that what you're saying?
oh, wouldn't we take that out though?
Well, take it out, I don't know.
Yeah, I think we would
But
take it
it's a
out.
duplicate, take that out of
Yeah.
there, and where are you putting it?
Then I would think we'd put everything under expense, right? Because you'd be paying,
Town hall expense,
it'd be under parks expense.
okay,
55,200, right?
Yeah,
55,200,
yeah, dash
Yeah.
0.
So take that 6,000 off of there.
Yeah,
and where do you have, what do you have? Give me the number again, please.
55200-05. It's the second from the bottom on page 7. So what we put in there is the dollar amount to have somebody mow the lawn and the ball diamond. That does not include the fire department, they're having their own. And then also with the porta potty that we have out there.
Yeah,
So it looks like they haven't billed us for that. They billed us $200 for damages,
But that's it?
but that was it.
Okay,
Last year we were paying, it was like $125 a month.
that would be about right.
So you figure for
But,
what?
and they charge us
So,
$150 for pumping, because they pump the fire department's tanks.
but that would be under fire department.
Yeah, I'm just giving you frame of
Yeah.
reference of what.
So
what kind of
that would
cost.
be, it's usually May 1st. Well, I take it back. Probably be mid-April, because that's when the ball diamond starts being used.
Mhm,
And we went till October 1st.
mhm.
So if you take 150 times.
6.5 months.
Yeah. Take 150 times 6 is what?
900.
900, so about 900.
975 roughly.
Yeah. So we're almost up to 13,000 in expenses. And that's the porta potty and expenses for mowing.
So you wanna put porta potty on there somewhere, did you say?
I think, do we wanna break out the expense for mowing and then also for porta potty? Do we wanna have 2 line items under that, so that we know? Do we need to
We
break?
could.
Would that be helpful?
Well, then you know what you're paying
Yeah.
for mowing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we should break that out like that.
So you want mowing
Yep.
at 12.
Yep, mowing at 12 and porta potty at 975. Alright, and then utilities, 3,000 I have.
Yeah.
Does anybody have concerns with that? That would include like getting the tanks pumped in the building
Mhm.
and then the heat and,
We're at 2220, so you're from, for the current, so.
we have 2 months yet,
Yeah.
so, and the heat we just turned on. And we always have issues with that furnace every year.
And the air conditioner. in the
Yeah,
spring.
so, yeah, hi Dorothy.
Would the board entertain the thought of raising the rental? Because the average citizen doesn't go in there anymore, it's locked up. So it's basically a rental property. And if you raise it $25, That'll help defray some of these costs because heating is gonna go up this winter. We already know that.
Yeah.
I don't, people have already got contracts, so you can't go back on them.
No,
But how you do it as a board to raise that rate,
well, that would have to be an agenda item and start from the first of the year, I believe.
I mean, would we entertain going to 250, and then they get $100 back, and then it would still be 150 for the rental?
What do they charge over a day, do you know?
Not off the top of my head.
I thought you checked on that.
I did, but I don't remember. That was a long time ago.
You're only how old? And you don't remember?
No, I have a terrible memory.
We're at what right now?
We're at $100.
It's a 100 deposit, correct?
Yeah.
Well,
So
they
they
pay
pay
200, but you get the 100 back, and,
Town of Day rents it to anyone. You don't have to be a town resident.
right. That's the other thing too. I've had a lot of calls lately saying, hey, I don't live in McMillan. Well, do you know somebody that lives in McMillan? No, sorry.
Well, the reason for that was if there was damage, we could go back on the resident.
Yeah, it was kind of a security thing
Yeah.
for us.
So why don't you charge more of a security deposit for non-residents?
no, it is a citizen's project. This was paid by the town.
So was Town of Day.
Pardon?
So was Town of Day. They just make
Whatever
more,
they decide to do
They
over there,
just-
that's their choice.
they just make more revenue.
And
So what does the city charge for the park?
A lot.
a lot. But keep in mind, I think Town of Day has a kitchen area,
Yes.
and
We don't-
the city has the kitchen, and we don't. That's the biggest difference. Now, we do have a utility sink, and it's a nice location, so I don't know if we can compare apples to apples because of the fact that we don't
I
have
think
a
if we
kitchen.
went $225 and gave them $100 back, that would be fair, but we need to make it an agenda item.
Yeah.
So we can discuss it then,
Yeah.
so.
I think with rising costs, you could charge 200. I mean, you're
Ah.
getting,
I think 150 is fair, personally.
Then I'm not gonna try
150
that.
is fine.
Yeah.
I'll put it on the agenda.
Go up
From there.
I think that's reasonable.
We
Really got
haven't raised it
involved.
since we started doing it.
No. Okay, so can you add that on a future agenda item, please? Thank you. All right, so utilities, I think we're covered there.
You had another buildings and grounds on page 8.
Yeah, I have questions. I didn't know what that was. I have a question mark. Like, I don't know what that is.
What did you put in there before, John? You had $6,700 in there. We only budgeted 1,000. Was that supposed to go under maybe expense?
Yeah, I don't know what's in there.
That's why there's a question mark at the end.
So that includes, let's see, we got paper towel in there, garbage bags, doorknobs, mop head, urinal cakes, dirt
Oh,
from
yes.
Ron Meyer.
Yeah. Oh, is that the where the landscaping was?
Yes, I've got the
Is that like the
soffit-
catch-all?
soffit lighting,
You need to-
Just to the FYI, Mark Myers is not gonna handle the dirt, landscape, stone, all that stuff anymore. He's getting out of that. You'll have to go to Turf Tamers to get it.
Oh, really?
Go to where?
Turf Tamers. It's way on the other end of town. They'll deliver.
Bernie carries.
What is?
Bernie doesn't, he carries some
I was
stone
just
in
gonna
that
say
too?
resource recovery.
Yeah, I think Bernie carries
He's got all
a
that.
small variety of all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Mark's getting out of it. He can't get help. There's only 2 guys down there. He said, I can't manage the yard anymore.
But anyway,
Bernie make an effort
What
anyway.
else was in there, John?
So there's no like, trying to think what big things are coming out for that. I don't think there's anything,
nothing big.
not that I can think of for next year. I mean, we could put 1,000 in there for like the garbage, well, even that's kind of high. But like, cause I'll need garbage bags, I'll need toilet paper, I'll need
Paper
soap.
towels. Yeah.
So
towels.
should I put maybe like 750?
Yeah, go ahead.
What about parking lot? Crack
Ceiling.
and.
I haven't done that, but yeah, I probably should.
Do what?
The
Crack
ceiling,
Crack ceiling and restriping it, I don't know.
of the parking lot. But I could take that out
When
of
does it come
the,
last?
How old is that parking lot?
That's the question.
I mean, if it's fairly old, you may want to put a seal coat over the top and restripe it like you
It
said.
might be as old as Debbie, I don't know.
Hey,
She gets a point.
She started it.
750 you want in there?
Well, I do like, I think so, I think that would be good.
Okay,
Because if we ever talk, I know we've talked about doing the floor in the pavilion, but we take that out of the savings account that we have,
mhm,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, you should.
No,
You
You're just
should
trying
leave
to
it
find
done.
something
Yeah,
reasonable,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
ridiculous.
Well, I know epoxy
It's
is obnoxious.
expensive, but it lasts forever.
Hopefully,
Yeah.
well, our lifetime anyway.
So 750 is in that
Exactly.
one, right?
What was that?
750?
Yeah. And what else did we have? Oh, we had attorney fees, correct?
So you don't have any more questions for mine?
Now you can go away.
Okay.
Legal.
Let's see, I talked to, Ramsey about attorney fees on, a lawsuit, okay? And he said we should be covered with the 100,000 for the lawsuit. Because he said that, Brighton, Plain, their lawsuit actually cost them $50,000. They're going back to court in December. And he said, so our coverage, he says, what will probably happen is 5 townships will all get sued at the same time, okay? And he says they will split the costs. So he said the 100,000 should be fine for that. But what we do have to look at is any preliminary, all that good stuff before any of that other happens. So,
So where is that in the
I
budget?
don't know where.
51300,
What
page
page?
3.
What
3 of 8.
what did you say on it?
51300, page 3.
Under legal, right above the
Association
top
dues?
line.
Oh, I see it. Where the big question mark says.
Yep.
I guess we put 100,000 in there.
No, we have to put 100,000 in there. The insurance will cover that,
Oh.
that 100,000 for a lawsuit.
But there might be something ahead of that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Like if we're doing a development plan or something like that, we're definitely gonna want the attorney to look at all of that. And Lee is rewriting some ordinances for us, for highway and that type of stuff. And
Do you think 25?
I would think that would be fine.
25,000?
I would think.
20.
Either that or I'll have to get another attorney. Lee has always been very realistic. And I believe he would be the one that would help us with the development plan and, he's aware of everything that's going on with the wind
Yes,
turbines and,
absolutely.
pardon?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
He's good.
So what else we got? That's revenue, so. Yeah.
So, are there any questions about the fire department at all? I've only briefly glanced at it.
You guys wanna move anything?
Yes.
Okay. What page are you on, 4?
On page 5. 52,210,04 firefighter salary, 10,000 instead of the 14.
And where are you, Patty? I'm
What is
sorry.
that number again?
Page
52,210-04,
What page?
Page
5.
page 5.
Firefighter salary?
Yeah, at the last workshop, it was proposed at 14, we'd like that 10.
Okay.
And then somehow we need to figure out buildings and grounds, 52211-10. It was proposed at the last workshop at 19, but I was told earlier this week that they looked at estimates for redoing the floor, and I was low on that. So, we talked about 22,000, but if you're going to look at contracting out your lawn mowing, then that would only leave us 8,000. And if you're looking at 400, give or take, every time they mow at 22, we're already over that at 8,800, so.
Can we get a separate line item like you guys for lawn mowing, lawn care?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Because if we could get that, then there again, we just gotta start with a number and at least have something in there.
Yeah.
So if we could put a separate line item, then that number,
Okay, so if we do that, and it, give or take, it's $400 for 22 mowings.
yeah.
Sydney Central at 9.
We're looking at 8,800 for mowing. I think they're a little high, but, well, what do you want for estimate then?
Should we figure 300 a time for mowing and trimming?
That seems high to me. It just
Not at the cost of
I know everything.
insurance and fuel and lawnmowers and labor and the
Yeah, I guess 300.
FICA and all that stuff to go with the
Well,
labor.
you don't do the FICA on that, they take care of their own.
Well, no, but I'm saying from the owner, business owner standpoint, you got an employee on a lawnmower.
Yeah, yep, I understand that.
Yeah.
Well, if you figure 8,800, that would cover whatever.
Where is that? What number?
You're on page 5,
We'd be making a new number.
Yeah,
and it's, buildings and grounds is 5211.
yeah, got that.
So we'd be making an extra line underneath that for
Or
lawnmower, lawn mowing,
just breaking it up.
yeah.
Yeah.
Should we figure just $7,000? I mean, it's a number that until we get estimates in the spring,
It's a number.
it's a number. So
Yeah.
I would say $7,000 is a medium between the 6,600 and the 8,800.
I would go with that. I'd go with the $7,000 because you got line items that might be adjustable.
Yeah. And then since we're on buildings and grounds, how do we go about starting to set up? Because when you look at the parking lot over there, stuff like that, how do we go about setting up? Because there again, I don't know when the last time if that's ever been seal coated or if it's just been cracked sealed, or and then you look at the drive on the backside where it's starting to sink past the guardrail a little bit. I mean, it's a 2027 question, but how do we, I mean, I know I can't mention savings accounts because everybody gets panicky, but how do we start budgeting
You
for?
gonna have anything left this year?
I don't know how to answer that till we get through November.
I understand that, but I would say that maybe if you have some left at the end of the year, then we could allocate that towards,
Designated.
yeah, towards doing that down the road.
Yeah, because I mean, it's a question. I mean, just like the building, it's all 1995-ish. So we're, that's where we're at.
Yeah.
I mean, there should almost be a line item that every year, $5,000 goes in I don't know what you call it, a buildings or grounds or, just for future, as the building gets older and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm just asking,
Appreciation.
Sinking fund.
yeah,
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
but something so we're more prepared than just coming to the town board saying, we need $40,000 for a parking lot.
And we'd say, okay,
Well,
nice that you need that.
so.
Yeah, I know, plan ahead, I understand.
Yeah, I just assume plan ahead and have money set aside where,
you can do that by designating a
Yeah.
fund. You make it, and then you can't touch it except for that.
well, that's what I'm looking at.
Yeah.
Is a fund that's set up for these specific areas.
Yes.
I mean, years ago, we tried with gear and SCBA and the stuff that's really expensive. If we could start savings accounts for that, we're not,
I don't think you need to though, we're saying like, if you allocate it, saying this dollar amount's going here, and we
You
pull that
put
out.
it, yeah, you pull it out, you put it into a savings
you
account.
put it into a savings.
Yeah, yeah.
That's, to me, it would be a line item that we know it goes into the savings each year, it's just a X amount that goes in there. So when you get 40 grand, you know that you can start fixing chunks of the parking lot. You know, just like SCBA and what, Rod? 8 years, they're all gonna be maxed out at 10?
Well, the bottle would be, yeah.
Yeah. You know, so if a person, and I'm just asking the question, you know, if we could eventually start putting a savings account for this stuff, even if you toss 3 grand a year in a savings account, and it's budgeted where it's just a pass through the budget and goes to the savings account, now in 8 years, you're not coming across the road here to ask for,
It could be like a capital improvement.
That's exactly it.
Yeah.
But, you know,
An account for capital improvement.
Yeah.
For the
Yeah.
department.
but you know, there might,
Don't you have something right there now in a capital improvement?
no,
Is that
There
for-
was
that's
some.
from- Isn't that grant money? What was
That's-
that?
That's fat for.
that's that's only X amount of areas that can be spent.
Yeah.
It was, I think it was designated in that savings account for vehicle 8,
Yeah.
replacement of vehicle 8.
Right, right.
So,
So that's what,
and
It's
depending
there,
on what you
right?
have at the end of the year, maybe.
16 and change, 16,000 and change, that
Yeah,
fat grant.
something like
The
that.
majority of it was escrowed into that account.
But, yeah, and that is my other question, you know, if we have money left at the end of the year, can we toss that into a capital, you know, we can call it a capital improvement, but we need to list some items for the capital improvement.
Exactly, because you cannot have a slush fund.
No, I don't
Yeah.
want a slush fund, I want parking lot, SCBA, gear, fund,
Yeah.
who got?
So it's stingy, so you got some money.
I gotta get through November.
The only other change we're proposing is on page 6, 52-260-06 state grant, the DNR. Instead of the 34-22-37, 5,000.
I have one question. Back to page 5, for the FD administration, was that like Brian that's cut off? Is that, like it says 11,000, it's like,
Oh, you mean the note?
yeah.
Yeah, it's a note for myself, that's
Oh.
Brian's and Patty.
The two Bryans and Patty's wages for 2026.
Okay.
so where is this? What's the number?
Page 5, and it's line 52210-06.
But I was talking about Patty. What did you say on page 6? What were you saying? I didn't get that.
Oh, DNR.
The DNR grant, 52260-606.
It's-
Okay. Oh, right here, got it.
That's the 50-50.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, page 5, sorry.
So we upped that to 5,000?
I'm
Yeah.
sorry?
We upped that to 5,000?
Yeah.
Yeah. That, I mean, that's the total.
I thought we got rid of that grant.
No,
I thought you
that,
turned
that,
it, I thought you turned it in for points.
no, that.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
We turned it in for points, but coming around now in spring or whenever it opens, then that'll be the next, we'll be in that next round. We didn't lose 2026.
It falls in your 2026 calendar budget year, the way that they do that. As far as the applications and that sort of thing, and I had a note somewhere.
Yeah, so we didn't lose 2026. I just, instead of doing the radios for 2025, I took the points. So now we have more points for 2026, which, depending on how it falls, comes out at the end of 26 or beginning of 27. So that's why we put that in there.
Okay.
You know, and that's,
I'm just doing it for clarity, just for my.
Yep,
Because
yep.
you said we were going for points, so
yeah.
I would think there'd be 1 year where there wouldn't be anything, and then the next year it would come back, but yeah.
No, and the point system, so if you don't use nothing that year for the DNR grant, you can decide to take points over the shared funding. Okay, so the max amount of points you can have or keep is 50 points. So I took the 10 points, so we're at 50, and then the points, and I get a little outside my pay grade, I'm new at this part, the points bumps you up further for what you want.
Okay.
Okay, so if we have 50 points and Stratford has 40 points, and there's only X amount left, we get it before they do.
Okay.
Okay, so the points is more, now there again, if we use it next year, then we lose X amount of points
Right.
from that standpoint. And if we take nothing next year, we don't get no more points, we're now maxed out. So, and it's kind of a, if you're not sure, pay it forward, you know, don't take it, take the points, and then regroup for the following year. So,
All right, got anything else, Patty?
No, ma'am.
Anybody else have anything? Are we missing something, John?
The only thing that's missing is balancing the budget.
So what did you say, we're over 300?
After all the changes, we're out of balance by
Do we have all the income in?
all the income that I'm aware of, yeah.
What are we up by?
300,000.
After all the changes from tonight, 341,657.57 cents.
341, huh?
341,658.
Thank you.
Oh, boy.
And we increased our mill rate, maximum we could.
Yeah, so, on page 1411110, the first one, general property taxes, that's
Yep.
the maximum that we can,
From six.
go without increasing the, exceeding the levy limit.
659 to 661.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, fire department and highway, what are you guys gonna argue about?
And you use 4 light bulbs.
Yeah, I'll give up 4 light bulbs. That was a good one.
Well, I mean, there's not much money there actually either, I mean.
No.
Well, we should have in the revenue, 125,000 for, the 50/50 for the culvert.
Well, we don't have there's, in your revenue under public safety, that FAP application that Lori and I did a week and a half ago is not in there. We don't know what the total is gonna be, because they just do it by formula,
But yeah, we should
And
have the 50% that the county's gonna be covering for the culvert on Rodsboro,
Okay, so I'll put
125,000.
125,000 in 43710.
Yeah,
Did that
What
bridge
number,
or whatever,
437?
none of that, whether it's wooden culvert or whatever you call it, did that fail or?
What about the?
it's, when Todd Gardner went
That
and, checked them for the state, okay?
was 150, she
He
said.
said that culvert or bridge or whatever you wanna call it is failing.
Okay.
And he says that it's urgent that we get that done this coming year.
Both of the end walls are out there tipping in.
Yeah,
The one on the west is tipping in worse than the one on the east. But
and he said if it fails, we gotta close the road down.
Yep.
And it's, for the concrete culvert, basically is what it's
Yeah,
gonna
it'd be
be.
a box
It's
culvert.
approximately 250,000,
Like they did up on Seat?
yeah.
Yeah, or like we did over on McMillan in the city of Marshfield.
But yeah, that 125,000 should go in there as income. And Patty, what were you talking about, but you don't have the numbers yet?
It's not really a grant, it's a funding program from the state.
Uh-huh,
Last year, well, that's where the money came from for the savings account for vehicle aid.
okay.
So you can get, they split it up between EMS training and equipment,
Uh-huh.
and they're anticipating the same kind of payout, so I don't remember what the savings account is 16,000 and change, and then there was also 2,300 and change for training.
Mhm.
I don't know.
But we don't have that number yet.
No. And, I don't know, John, is that FAP funding where in 43520? Current year?
Yeah. Those are all fire department related things.
Do you know for sure if the total is all the FAP funding, or if it's other programs as well?
No, so the FAP was 16,235.
That's just the equipment side, right?
Yeah. Plus 2,398.08, so
Yeah.
18,633.80.
What number was that, Patty?
I believe 43,520.
You have a rough number, I guess?
It's gonna be comparable.
Okay.
18,
18
18.5.
roughly, 18.5.
18 or 15?
18.5.
If we put 18,657.57, then that gives us $198,000 that we need to get. That just kind of clears, then we don't have to mess around with all these little tiny baby numbers.
Okay, so repeat that.
18,657.57.
So 18,658.
Yeah.
Only other thing that we proposed in the fire department budget is a match for another grant, but that's a federal grant.
Mhm.
All total, it would be a $80,000 grant. And that was that was $4,000 on page 5. Right? Where's that? Oh no, page 6.
6.
Page 6.
Right there.
Page-
Hey, I'm on top of this stuff.
52,260, grant fundraising expense other. We put 4,000 in there, that would be for, AFG grant with this federal grant, $80,000, and we have a 5% match. I don't know if you wanna put that in your revenue numbers.
Well, we also got a grant for stock,
Okay.
1.379, I think it was. Because we're gonna have that expense too.
Yeah, so we'll need to increase that and then also increase the highway
Maintenance.
maintenance, street
Yeah.
local or whatever it is.
Well, the highway maintenance, our share is gonna be 150,000.
But the total is going to be,
The total is gonna be about 1.5.
Wow. lots of marks on there already.
I got mine out.
You got white out? We do have that grant coming in. But like I said, we have to turn around and it'll be kind of a wash type thing, so.
So we are, it's what, 178, or we need yet, or
90.
198.
198?
After adding that 4,000 that Patty was just talking about, we're at 194.
194.
All right, for culverts for next year, what are we gonna have to do for culverts other than the one on 1 mile?
There's one on Sawyer Creek, east of T, and we
Is that a
should.
big one for culvert cost share or no?
No.
Okay,
And then the one up here on Oak Plain and Galvin, right on the intersection, should be done. Will it last another year? Possibly.
what would the cost of those two to get done?
What was the cost on our 3/30-inch culverts that we got? They're 30 inches. Well, that one, there's a 24-inch, that one, no, there's gonna be a 36. So it'd be a wash.
So it'd be, we would be doing that.
We'd be doing it, so.
Okay, so let's knock the culverts down to, from 200. I think we can knock that down to,
That's the way I took it. That's why I
140.
asked you, do you have any way to cover it? Because I'm assuming that's the generator.
we should be able to do those two culverts for 15 or less, right? Yeah,
Should be.
yeah.
You said what, 120 or
140.
40.
You're going from 200 to 140?
Yeah,
More like 100 years.
because I know I need 125 for 1 mile. And if we got just two culverts to do next year, because we're getting a couple more done yet this year.
What about that one on Scott?
That one, that's a culvert cost share one,
It is, okay.
that would be for next year.
Okay.
That would be, if we put in for it next year to do it in 27.
And if it fails, we just close the road.
Yeah. All right, I went and knocked up, come on, Nicole, start cutting.
Well, we don't have to go on, we can go no more May.
Get some shade.
You know the people that went no mow May, are now mowing in May?
Yeah, I know.
I kind of watched that because that was a huge issue, and then all of a sudden now they're mowing the lawn again.
Give me a second, I'm putting in $1.35 million into, page 1. I think it's on, let me see. 43500, state grants other, that's gonna be for the stop.
Well, that, what we're getting is, that was 1.379, I think is what the number was on that, and some change.
Right, yeah, so we've spent some already, we've already got reimbursed for $10,000.
Okay,
So this way, you know, I would imagine another $10,000 comes through from Quest for, I don't know that we've gotten the September bill, but October, November, December. I
so
think
if we
it's
do
feasible.
1.3, we should be good?
Well, that's why I put 1.35
Okay.
as the revenue side, so then, I'll just add 1.35 million to
Highway expense?
highway.
Construction,
Yeah,
53315. 15,
No,
yeah,
yes.
yeah, 53315, it's
Yeah,
on page 7.
Okay.
so that'll be 1.5 million,
1.35,
1.5 million in that line,
when you add them together, yes.
yeah. So we're at $134,000 as the shortfall,
100 what?
$134,000.
Okay.
Can we lower, like, engine 10 or?
What about interest income? We should be making some pretty decent interest this next year.
Do we have anything there?
There's nothing on there.
So, yeah, this year so far, we've made $25,000. So,
It was pretty low for a while.
yeah, and so, that's probably higher than what it would be next year.
We go
We've
20,000.
had significantly more money than we normally do in savings accounts this year.
Well, even if we just go 10.
Yeah, 10, 15, 20, 25, I think any of those are reasonable.
Go 15, anybody halfway point?
Sure. What about the grader? We have 16,000 on there. Do you have big changes coming for next year?
No different than your lawnmower.
No, fair enough. I don't have a lawnmower anymore. I'm hiring it out.
Well, that's what we're doing with the grader then, too. What do we, well, we got the tires on the grader, so what else do we need on there?
Probably need another 1 or 2 sets of blades.
Put it down to 6,
Where we at?
16,000. But I think we were figuring tires on at that time.
I'd be comfortable.
No, I think it was your hydraulics, some of the Rams.
Oh, that's right, we were gonna do all the Rams and stuff on there too, that we could.
What do we do like after Rams this year?
I was gonna say, we need to put
Picked out
that
half
back.
the worst and,
Why don't we do it that way? Knock it down to 8.
But as long as you're there, you know.
yeah, but we're gonna take them off we were gonna take them off one at a time and take them in, so it doesn't matter how many we have.
Yeah,
We're not taking it into a shop
We're
and
not
telling
taking the
them.
grader anywhere, we're just taking them off one at a time.
yeah.
Take the ones that are leaking worst first, and hopefully the other ones hold for a while.
Well, and also if one completely fails, you still have some money there to come back with too. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah, we should be able to get by with 8 on that. Hopefully.
And
Well, you're gonna have to make it work.
we can take off the little red truck.
well, you're gonna have a white truck though.
We got a new truck, that's got warranty. So,
You still got oil changes and
well, yeah,
incidentals on it, so. Good, we're not that high, are we?
we only have
25.
2,500. Yeah, that's not an overly amount.
What do we have planned for the tractor?
We gotta get it fixed right now, and tires,
Oh.
so.
After reducing the grader to $8,000,
Mhm.
the shortfall is 111,000.
Can we cut legal down to 20,000 and hope for the best?
Okay. No, we can start selling 50/50 tickets.
Huh?
Under 100,
Well, working on it.
yeah.
Figure 20,000,
Yeah, that sounds good.
What page is that on?
page
Page
3.
3, 51110,
Is it 20?
Yeah,
51300.
5.
So we put it down to 5.
To 20.
Hey, under utilities for highway,
What page are you on?
page 7 of 8. I mean, look at the numbers we've got there right now. I don't know, do we need 7,000 there or not? I'm just asking, not saying change it.
Oh, for utilities?
Yeah,
Yeah, 'cause we're at 20, well, we're at roughly 3,000 right now.
yeah.
Knock it down to 5?
That's what I was gonna say.
I mean, we're getting a new heater back there, it should help.
Yeah.
What number is that?
53311-10.
Hold on. So you want it down to what?
5.
And Randy's talking about moving the shop to the front, so we might even keep the lower in that back shop. So
Yeah.
that might save on that too.
Well, it's gonna make a difference too if they ever get that furnace put in,
Right.
which they were, I called them the 26th of September, and it was gonna be 2 weeks.
You told us that last
Mhm.
meeting, and still no?
Nothing.
And who is that?
Rigel.
We have fuel at 20,000. We wanna bump that down to like 18?
Which one?
For fuel?
Yeah. 50,
Yeah,
53311-05.
I would almost guess we should put that
How
down
much
to 10,
is it
wouldn't we?
tax account?
Kurt?
What's winter gonna be like?
I have no idea, but we've already spent 6,200 this year.
So about, just, let's get
Yeah.
out.
I'd be comfortable with 12.
You think we
It'd
have
have
it
to be
there?
the price.
Huh?
I'd be
We'll have
comfortable with
to
12
price.
instead of 10, but if you want
It's tough to say.
There might be
I'd
money
say
left
if I
elsewhere.
would.
Well, I'm
You should.
thinking 10, which should be great plenty.
What did, how much
We
wood
should
did
be
we have
good on
November
that,
last year?
hopefully.
So let's knock that one down to 10.
Okay. We may still have enough in the tax savings account. We still have, we're gonna take out, how much did we want to take out of there tonight?
$78,000.
Okay, so we still have $500,000 in there. I'm just asking to look to see what we spent November and December. What do we have big coming yet?
Got the furnace,
How much?
12.
Okay,
What else is coming?
Doors over there.
The doors across the road.
how much?
How much are those?
15,
Okay.
$15,080.
Okay, we got 30.
Uh-huh.
We have 500,000 after we take this.
So what we,
Oh,
whatever,
wait, that was,
How much?
that was
this
after,
big?
that was
So we took
before we did the transfer.
250.
250, so,
250, so we got that, 250 out of there
so
plus
there's probably
70.
like
Uh-huh.
$245,000 in there now.
That's all that's left in there, about two and a half, 250,000.
uh-huh.
But how much were our bills last November and December, and do we have any large highway stuff still coming?
Well, we gotta get the tractor fixed right now, because there were some bolts that busted or something.
But what are you talking? Are we talking
Let me
about
tell you,
Okay.
how much it's gonna
5,000, 10,000?
We don't know,
be. Don't know.
Okay,
it just
so
happened today.
do we have any road work bills coming yet?
We got a
Probably
culvert coming yet.
the bill for the culverts, you'd have to ask Randy.
I think we got the bill for the other culverts already, didn't we, 4 of them?
For Central State?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
You'll have approximately 8, maybe 10 loads, quad loads of base coming in that we need for
Mhm.
culverts. We've got 8 of them, we might need to get 2 more.
Oh, there's
And then the arch pipe for E and Turtle that Randy
And-
ordered, I don't know what the cost was.
And plus you have this highway fund, this money market,
Right, we
that's
have
got
that,
a
yeah.
$500,000 in there. That was a balance of some of that stuff. There's money there.
Well, the only thing is, some of that money is gonna have to go for the chip sealing for next year.
Yes, but it's not gonna be $500,000. You still
not
have
done
that.
yet.
You should be able to balance the budget by making.
Well, we've got, if Bogar comes out and puts the drain tile in on those roads that we requested from him,
Mhm.
and if there's a culvert over there and building up Lumen, and there's drain tile on Penny and on Hadamar. So that's gotta be done yet this year, and then we gotta figure in the chip sealing for those roads next year. So that's gotta come out of that 500,000. What else was there?
Is part of that the grant money too for the study of the
You only
folks
need,
in the fire department? Is that part of the money too? That's in the checking account?
We're looking at the savings and stuff.
Okay, savings, is that where it's at?
No,
so if you know, then you have that highway fund, that money market for the highway stuff, that you should be able to balance your You're at about 100,000, right?
Well, right,
Still
if
need-
we need something,
We could take it out of there.
take
That's-
it out of there, exactly.
And let's just balance it once we get our numbers closer,
Mhm.
because you've got money.
Right,
But you don't have any money. You've got taxes, we don't know what November's bills and December's bills will be. We hope not more than two and a
but we
half.
still have that as a cushion for
Yes.
next year, is what you're
Well,
saying.
exactly. All he needs to do is balance, somehow
So
balance
if we
his
can
account,
get
so he
this-
can publish it.
If we can knock down, let's say we knock down the, let's see, let me look here.
If we take the 110 out of the highway one for now, and,
110, where are you at?
well, we were cutting it back and cutting it back. Where are we so far, what we still need? I
got
have,
it, I got it down to 94,000 dollars.
94,000.
So if we increase the interest income to,
15?
I think it was I got it in at 15, so we increase that, I'm just a weirdo on like really round numbers, so like, if we increase that to 19,000,
Mhm.
then we have $90,000.
yeah.
And
That we have to cover.
I would be agreeing with Donna, there's probably going to be.
So if we took that out of highway construction,
Or take it out of this highway fund, to balance that,
yeah,
which you still have, yeah, you'll.
Yeah.
So that'll be, you'll make, we don't have to transfer it now, but what he needs to do is
balance
just
the
show,
budget, yeah.
just show that as an income or that we're gonna transfer, so he can publish a balanced budget.
Yeah,
That's what-
Yeah, so I was wanting to talk about that tonight, so, I have to publish the budget hearing notice this Saturday, so, you know, it would be best to get it balanced tonight so that I can just,
so if we knock that 1.5 down, by how much?
94?
90,000.
Take 90,000 off of there and make it 410.
What's the number?
Yeah,
It's on page 7, Carolyn, under
Yeah.
6,
Okay.
53315.
and if you need it, it's in that one.
It's in the other account.
Yes, yes,
Yep,
it's in there, if you need,
if we need it.
yeah, it's there. It's
Okay,
just-
that,
That puts you at even?
that got us to even, so now we've got,
Wait,
$2.7 million of
I had to cut
expenses
mine all
versus.
to hell, just for you.
Yeah, I know.
You should say
Well,
that.
somebody had to
John, that 4,000 that we had in as a
If I didn't have that
for
cushion,
the federal,
we wouldn't be cutting shit, we're
I put the 4,000 in on the revenue side.
What's that?
Patty asked about the $4,000, that was on 43620. No,
4,000.
I accidentally put it in there, but it's not supposed to be there. Cause that's not,
52215,
let's see,
education.
43520.
Public safety.
so you added the 4 to the, what we were estimating with the FAP?
Yeah, so
Okay.
now that's 22,658.
Okay, then just reduce the highway, or increase the highway to balance.
No, that was already happened
Oh,
15 minutes ago.
I thought we put 18,658 on that one, right?
That's what I had.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
you guys, then Patty was saying that there was $4,000 from there's a $4,000 of expense that's gonna come in as a grant.
Mm-hmm.
So I put it in as a grant,
Okay,
as, under public safety, the 43520.
so the
Is
number
that
should be
right?
what?
22658.
Okay. Are we good now?
Scratch that one off.
Good with me?
I didn't have that number. So we're sounding good for Saturday?
Yeah, I'll post it Saturday or earlier.
And what are our total expenses? What are we at?
The balance
Revenue and
balance.
expenses are both $2,716,727.69.
All right. Anything else for budget? So if anybody has any money left over, the highway department needs it.
Yeah, right.
Notice there was silence.
Yeah.
I know, somebody wants to give it in, Shayna?
Yeah, too bad. So
Talk to
sad.
the committee on the library about that one.
Yeah.
What's that?
So I'll talk to the committee on the library about that
We're
one.
just
Yeah.
gonna tell people to stop going to the library, then our amount will go down.
I'm surprised that keeps going down, the library.
I think less and less are going to the library.
Are they doing more on
You got rid of, well, you got rid of Saturdays, or Sundays, I mean.
Yeah, that
And
makes a
that was
difference.
huge, and we got, I think, rid of one personnel. or
Yeah.
one
Yeah.
Yeah, I
part-time
remember
person.
they got rid of somebody.
So, I mean, that's where it comes in, because the city's gotta cut their, I mean, basically, that drive to cut it is driven by the city, because they gotta cut theirs.
Can you ask what our proportion is of the total? Like, our dollar amount is going down, but I think maybe our proportion of the total is going up or staying the same.
Oh,
Because it reduced the total budget. Let's say that their budget last year was $2 million, and now it's 1.5. But if ours only went down, 10%, but they dropped their budget by 25%.
Are we carrying more of the burden?
Yeah.
Well,
But
but it's
it's
still
based-
based on usage, so
yeah, it's
there's
based
nothing
off
we can
usage,
really do
yeah.
other than discourage people from using the library, which I don't know, I mean,
Well, my husband would have a fit, 'cause
Well,
he is.
mine has a fit because they're not open on Sunday now.
George goes at least twice a month and picks up about 10 books, and he reads.
John goes every day to
Yeah.
read the newspapers, every day.
I mean, that's what we pay for.
Yes,
And we have to
exactly.
pay for a library regardless if it's Wausau or here.
Yeah.
Ooh, can I ask a question?
Sure.
Even though I know the answer. So can we move ambulance out of fire department and put it in a line item like the library?
No,
Okay.
The
Why?
law.
because you can't.
It's
Well, I know I can't, but why?
We already know it's a separate deal.
state statute.
We already know this.
I get that, but it makes the fire department budget look like it's,
It's part of the fire department.
We fought that one for years.
I know, I fought it before, I'm gonna,
But it hadn't changed.
I'm gonna let up on it.
They haven't changed laws yet, Kevin, it is what it is.
Can you read that?
No, I can't read that.
Let me read it to you. Public safety.
That's where ambulance comes in.
You're just lucky we don't have a police department.
That's also where the constable comes in.
Yeah.
Just so you're aware.
So the
Just
dog
that,
catcher,
I'm bringing it up so I can ask.
yeah, we can't
It
do
was a nice
that.
ask.
It was a nice ask, thank you.
So don't do it again until next year.
I'm gonna forget to ask again, Carol.
Well, that's like Fall Fest funds too. You know, we'd like to have a separate spot for them, but you can't. It's just kind of the way it is.
there'll be several months they get their
Oh, you
501c3.
got that right. Then we get to be separate.
I don't see any of it.
Nope.
Okay.
I'm gonna look for a deer.
Oh,
You're gonna go what?
his wife shot a deer, he's gotta go pick it up.
Oh, tell her congratulations.
Didn't find it yet.
Ah.
Follow the blood.
It's cured.
raining.
Go get
Curious.
Jerry.
Oh, really?
Go get JJ.
Yeah, have fun finding that and that crap.
Rowdy.
They're labs.
You could borrow Rowdy.
They lay down and look at you.
Go get Rowdy.
Are we finished?
Okay.
I think so. We did
Any
it.
balance? We're done.
No, we don't meet again till,
Board meeting.
The board meeting.
Wisconsin County Association is.
Which is, but your budget hearing is just before that, am I correct?
Yeah,
Same day, an hour early. Okay.
6 o'clock is budget hearing. 7 o'clock is the meeting.
Do you need the fire department space for any of that yet, or no?
Of course.
Should have,
Should have?
yeah.
Okay, what date?
The night of the meeting, second Monday.
Meeting.
I have it.
You.
Patty will take
The
care of
night
it.
of the meeting, I like
Where
that.
you headed?
Food.
Where?
Lumberyard.
Okay, I'll meet you there.
Oh.
You have to go find a deer, that is food. The deer will be food.
We're gonna go eat?
Or something.
I have a grocery store.
Well,
I just don't.
We need to adjourn this?
Eat at supper.
No, we already did.
you go all day?
Yeah, I don't eat anything during the day.
No, we never.
Oh, I had
The only